Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Stow our stuff fast and get out of here. I'm anxious to see the stars again.
Something on your mind?
You're awake.
something?
Finally. We have so much to do. No time for sleeping.
Aren't responding at all. Engines are spinning up and holding power.
On your mind? Is there something I can help you with?
Cleared for liftoff. already achieved, like a toy sailboat released into a calm pond. Jump spinning down. Just look at those stars. Nice! They just lost their grab drive. Response from the junk drive at all. Drive is back up. Everything checks out. Landing initiated.
No native life forms here right now, but it's got a lot of... character, doesn't it?
Looks like scientific research. Well funded, too. I wonder what's going on up there.
What the? I got something. Wait. Got eyes on the target. Clear.
Where? I swear they were just here.
Your dreams have just come true. Again.
Find anything worth selling or using?
Hello, me.
Calling it. Everyone back to your post. Nothing here.
Fish stranded. Old-fashioned, huh? Love it. Ah, come on! Didn't think this through, huh? Hey, this isn't over. Hey, hello.
I wonder what sort of science they're up to here. I've done this 1,000 times. Fair game.
approaching ship, you've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
I have something for you. Irvin was only on Gagarin for a short time, but I know that's where we'll get our answers. Thought you'd never ask. Here, all yours. Sent some evidence. I might have some room in here. Let's see. We should go over our evidence, right?
Your ship's not half bad.
Too much in negotiating with...
Wait. I don't know what I...
We got a lot of bars in the city. All class joints.
Oh, you're back. How'd it go?
Except Aggie's.
Good. You did what I asked, so let's go meet the marshal. Follow me. We're headquartered in the upper floors of the Rock, but we also have remote stations. Helps us to identify and respond to threats more quickly. There are less than a dozen rangers in all, and we operate with limited resources. Thankfully, most people respect us and are willing to cooperate. In this job, your eyes, ears, and wits are every bit as important as your badge and your sidearm. Marshal?
Emma, I take it you're here because you're satisfied that our new recruit can handle the job.
Seems capable enough, and we could use the help.
All right, then. Step forward, recruit. Let me have a word with you.
Excuse me.
I've got just one question. Do you pledge to defend the people of the Freestar Collective, even if it means risking your own life? Good. Here, take these. You're now a Freestar Ranger deputy. I'm assigning you to Ranger Wilcox for some field training. Listen good to what she tells you. Welcome aboard, deputy.
Hey, all right. You get to carry a badge and everything.
Wish we could throw you a welcome party, but there's work to do. We got word from a farmer on Montera Luna. She says someone's trying to take her farm, and she's afraid she might be in danger. Well, most things do at the start. Doesn't mean they stay that way. That being said, best not to assume anything. Just try to keep an open mind. Grab any supplies you might need, and let's get going.
Pay attention to what Ranger Wilcox tells you.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. All right, that's it. You're clear to land.
All clear. To land this ship.
Hope you're having a good one. Hey, Captain. Let's pick this up another time.
Hey, you're up. Perfect. We have so much to do, to see.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
The Freestar Rangers. You have no idea how happy I am to see you. I'm Ranger Emma Wilcox. My deputy and I are here to help. Now, tell us what happened. I was out planting in the fields when I saw some men approaching. They looked like soldiers with uniforms and weapons and such. They wanted to buy the farm. Didn't even ask if it was for sale. Their offer was so low, I told them right where they could stick it. They said they'd give me time to think about it, but if I didn't change my mind, I was gonna regret it. Then they left. Back behind the house are some canyons. They went that way. That place is dangerous. Steep slopes, narrow trails, rock slides, and all manner of hostile creatures, too. If you're going after those men, be careful. Oh, there's one other thing. They said they were the first. The first of what, I'm not sure. But there must be more of them coming. Thank you, ma'am. That should be enough for us to find these men. All right, Deputy. Keep that weapon handy and your eyes sharp. Since these guys don't know we're after them, they're probably not making an effort to hide their tracks. Now, let's go and check out those canyons. Boot tracks. Several pairs by the look. Not too old either. Let's head down into the canyon and see if we can find more. Quiet out here. I like it. Nice change of pace from Aquila City.
These canyons bend in ways that occlude our line of sight, and the wind makes it harder to hear. So be careful.
For months, I'd have looked into every nook and cranny.
Do you see something that I don't?
Cover!
Wish granted. Look out! Is that all? Oh, yes. I know how this ends.
Good eye, Deputy. Looks like we're heading in the right direction.
Damn. Sorry, friend. Whew. Whatever did this is probably nearby.
Hey!
Hello, me. Making good progress here with these scans.
Get ready! Got a situation here!
And now for an encore presentation of me.
You're leaving me with no choice! They definitely passed this way. Let's just hope they're not perched up on these canyon walls, waiting to snipe at us. Nice to get out under the sky for a spell. Being a mother means I don't get as much field work as I used to.
Oh, good. My turn. Come on. We have other things to do right now.
Look out!
You can't just do that. Come on.
It is pleasant to see you.
The Freestar Rangers.
I'm Ranger Emma Wilk.
I was out planting in the... They wanted to buy the... Their offer was so low, They said they'd give me time to... Back behind the house, there's some canyon. That place is dangerous. If you're going after those men... Oh, there's one other thing.
Thank you, ma'am. That should... All right, Deputy. Keep that weapon handy and your eyes sharp. Since these guys don't know we're after them, they're probably not making an effort to hide their tracks. No. Several pairs by the road. Let's head down and definitely passed this way. Let's just hope they're not.
Quit it!
I used to get out on You're a natural tracker.
Your dreams have just... Okay, that hurt. Yikes! Watch it!
You smell that? I'd bet my badge that's wood smoke from a campfire. They're close. Be ready.
This narrow nick in the canyon is the perfect spot for an ambush. That's what I'd do anyway.
That don't concern you. If the Rangers get in our way, then they get what they deserve. That's all you need to know. Now quit complaining and get back to your post.
We're gonna have some fun.
Well now, look who's here. Ms. Wagner called in the cavalry. Except it ain't much of a cavalry. I suggest you turn around and walk away while you still can.
And here I was hoping they'd be happy to see us.
You think you're in a position to make demands. Well, I've got news for you. All you're getting from me is a shallow grave. So, got any last words I should try to remember? If you think I give a damn about the Freestar Rangers, then you've got no idea who you're dealing with. Matter of fact, that just makes it even more fun. Air 'em out, boys! We've been...
You made a big mistake.
Ours now. Sure. I've got some time to kill. Bah, I was looking forward to more. I think I found something here, boss. If you want to head to Gagarin now, I'm ready. Just so you... I don't know if people still curse Irvin's name around here. If there's any resentment left, we'll fix it. Oh, God.
Damn, that was a lot rougher than I expected. Let's talk. Are you okay? Really? Guess you've led a pretty exciting life. Maybe the less I know about that, the better. Let's search the area. Maybe we can find something that explains what these guys were up to. Likewise.
Nice. You got a bonus. Yes, Captain? Not a problem. Let's see if I have space. Let me carry that. A good team works together. Done everything that we can do for Irvin's case aside from going to Gagarin.
Find anything interesting? Let's see what we have here. Interesting. So, their ship was stolen from the Hope Tech factory. Whoever pulled that off must have been one hell of a shipjacker. Well, I guess someone really wants that farm bad. Speaking of which, let's get back there and let Miss Wagner know that she's safe. For now.
What's the news? What happened? Did you find those men? Well, it's good to see you're all right then. They must have been crazy or desperate, trying to take on the Freestar Rangers. So who were they? And why do they want my farm? Hope Tech? The cargo ship company? Sorry, I don't know anything about that. They say the Rangers always get their man, so to speak. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I can't thank you enough. I'd hate to be remembered as the wagoner who couldn't hold on to the farm that's been in the family for so long. Of course. All the same, I'm grateful.
If you have any more trouble, give us a call. We're in system, so it won't take long to get someone out here. All right, Deputy. Let's get back to the Rock. We need to report this to the Marshal.
I respect people who want to make this place work in spite of the odds. They could go to an easy world and tend flowers all day, but the struggle to exist fuels them here.
Welcome to Aquila City, I guess.
I've heard a lot of real grade A scum's been taken out by you.
Saw your ship come in. Nice try.
Hey, Deputy.
You need a
I
vacation.
feel for the folk in the stretch. I try and give a credit or two to the Low House when I'm able.
Need something? Just about the hardest way possible. I had, shall we say, a checkered past. Rangers caught me dead to rights and offered a deal. Leniency if I helped take down my, well, criminal associates. So I took the deal. It's real touch and go, but a lot of bad guys went down.
Solomon Coe, founder of the Freestar Collective.
This is getting
How pathetic
old.
is it that I can't compete with a guy
Might be
who's been
time for a
dead for
change.
Initially, all I could do was lament my fortune. Prison, it ain't easy. But I served my sentence. Searched the dark recesses of the soul. I realized the only time I felt genuinely good about myself was working with the Rangers. So after a parole for the very best of behaviors, I nagged the Rangers night and day until they gave me a chance. Haven't looked back since. Adios.
I'm proud to be helping the Freestar Rangers.
What's the story on Montero Luna?
That call we got from Wagner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagners off their land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done. I agree. Until we see the whole picture, we won't know if Miss Wagner is truly safe. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm? If that's true, then someone must have hired them. Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm? All right. Says here the thief had help from someone inside Hope-Tech. Ain't much to go on.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? That sound familiar at all?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. After the Battle of Nera. What was left of it, anyway. Hell, it's our only lead. The Hope-Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope-Tech. He might be able to help you find the thief. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the Council of Governors, and they're the ones we answer to. Good. The last thing I need is the Council breathing down my neck. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about those men on Montero Luna. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection with the 1st Cavalry. Good hunting.
security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband. And we're done. Welcome to Gagarin.
Site is clear. Descent starting.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Welcome to Gagarin. Your ship need fuel? Repairs?
Mech construction is a dead industry, Chief Pretorius. Those jobs aren't coming back. But Reliant Medical, Archimide, and Satori Mills are dedicated to Gagarin.
I was just thinking that this is about what Irvin saw all those years ago when he arrived. He probably stood here thinking that he was going to make things better. He had a good heart.
Are the key to making Gagarin a place that works again.
Oh, you remind me of him sometimes, wanting to make things right. And when you said it out loud, you know, I actually believe we can do it. I just hope our lawyer is as confident. Right. She said she would meet us at our office when we arrive. Hopefully she can tell us what we need to do in order to clear Irvin's name. Let's stick together, though. Gagarin isn't a huge town, but it's not the kind of town that I want to get lost in.
I'd kill for an ice-cold boom pop right now. I remember watching shiny new mechs rolling onto ships at the board. Been a long time since then.
Welcome to Clint's. Whatever you need, I'm sure I've got it lying around somewhere. Except mech parts. Don't trade those anymore, so don't waste your time asking. If you need anything, just follow the sound of falling inventory. You'll find me eventually. Let me just bring that up.
Chronicles of the Mech Riders. It's a good title. You read it, right? Ah, then let me explain. Action, adventure, heartbreak, humanity at its absolute most raw. Ever since I left the military, I've been thinking about writing chronicles. Interviewing other mech pilots about what it was like to experience the war strapped in, and what it's been like for us ex-pilots since mechs were banned.
Just take my cred stick already.
Well, in the bold future where the book's done and I don't have to track packages for a living anymore, I'll happily sign your copy. Now, what can I do for you? Sailing across the settled systems, hunting down all these other pilots, it's not going to be cheap. That's why I'm living in scenic Gagarin and not, say, downtown New Atlantis. Every spare credit goes right into the book fund. Of course, I don't exactly mind living in the same town where my mech was built either. But once I've got enough, I'm gone. Later.
Man, could I use a vacation?
You ever read about the early history of spaceflight? So political. So familiar sometimes.
Well, well, well. Barrett, you're actually here. Astounding.
Ellie! Ellie, come on. I promised we'd stop by, didn't I?
People make promises all the time, Barrett. And most folks try to avoid Gagarin, not visit it. Anyway, I'm glad you made it out here. We have work to do, don't we? Down to business. Perfect. What do you already know?
So we already know that Irvin worked for Hephaestus Mining Company years ago, and they blamed him for catastrophic economic and ecological issues here on Gagarin.
Yes. He lost his case because he didn't defend himself, and we had almost no evidence without him. Well, we can bring the case to a judge here if we have new evidence or a witness.
What about the evidence we found so far?
Yes, well, about that. It's just not enough. In order for me to go before a judge, I'd like to have some solid evidence pertaining to motive. The courts won't entertain a challenge to its ruling unless we're sure that something major was missed in the original trial.
What was the motive from the original trial?
We had no solid motive after our witness withdrew his testimony. Yeah, we need something major. Documentation, recordings, a witness, something.
It's been so long. How could we find anything like that?
I've thought about this a lot since the original case. The mine that Irvin worked at was shuttered in 2309. They probably still have documents relating to whatever happened there with him. That's where you come in. I don't know which mine he worked at when the incident took place. In theory, you could find that information on a Foundry terminal, if you can access it. You'll need a passcode. That's the hard part. Besides the Foundry records, there also might be something in Irvin's apartment. If he knew he was being framed, he might have held on to some documents there.
Makes sense to me.
You've been hanging on to that old apartment this whole time, Barrett?
Yeah, it was easier to not bother with it. Not like it's worth anything in this economy anyway.
I hope you still have the key.
I have it. Figured maybe I'd sell it while we were here anyway. May as well, right?
Hopefully, that's enough to work with for now. If you'll excuse me, I have to get some court documents ready for this case.
I should still have the key to Irvin's apartment. I hope it's worth our time, but I can't be sure. Irvin's old apartment isn't far from here. I doubt there's much in there, but it's good to check.
Those corporate drones. Gagarin doesn't want you.
I heard the story about a kid who was walking and he fell through the catwalks. And they never found him. All because he didn't study for a succession exam. But I don't think that's true.
After you, Captain. Now I get why he wanted me to look after his plants. No windows, insufficient power for proper lamps. Oh, he must have been miserable. No wonder he wrote so much. Wait a second. What about this safe? I bet it's locked by a terminal. Well, I'll be. If you ever doubted Irvin's genius, look at all this. Still chugging along 20 years later. Hold on. Is that what I think it is? Aha! Will you look at that? If we go to town hall, I bet we can get a copy of that hunting license.
End of the colony war hit Gagarin hard.
My mom said the other day that she was gonna...
So, the hunting license was sponsored by Hephaestus Apple. Very interesting to see.
You been to Clint's recently? You get crushed under all that crap yet?
Worth a try.
Didn't even have time to get my lunch. Friend, I don't get paid to chit-chat about work. That information is confidential. What? No, that's not true. Yeah, I hope so. Maybe we can work something out. So listen, you can use my employee passcode to access that foundry terminal over there. I'll just say I lost it somewhere.
Impressive.
Next time I'm going to take a nap on top of a building, nobody ever looks up there.
If you thought it was hot out here, you should try working in the foundry.
Coordinates look valid to me. Imagine Irvin thinking the same thing all those years ago. Just a job, right? Well, at least we know where to keep looking, right? I guess we'll see what state the mine is in. It's possible they collapsed it before they left. We just won't know until we get there. If that's the case, we'll just have to figure something out.
Gagarin's not an easy place to live. Nice to finally be getting some new neighbors.
Careful. This place was shuttered 20 years ago. They might have new tenants now.
Beyond adequate.
Time to shine. We'll find a use for that stuff. This looks promising. This looks like administration. Company records. Bingo! Let's go find Irvin and Helgi's lab stations. It was the destruction of the bacterial colonies, not the apex predators. So, they ruined the ecosystem here, and it had nothing to do with Irvin. This is it. This is what Ellie needs to see. Lights are on down here at least. That's good. I know it's not uncommon. I know what we need. Yeah, more meat. Exactly. Must be Helge Station. Looking out over those... Seems like Helge tried to do the right thing here. I'm sure Ellie would want to see this. He's fighting. Someone order extra Barrett? Please. I've done this 1,000 times. Yikes! Watch it! Twinsies! This whole planet smells weird. Like chemicals and smoke.
I'm gonna become a famous mountain.
Ellie! Hello?
Welcome back, detectives.
Ellie, I sent you all the data from the mine already. As I'm sure you know.
Yes, I've been reviewing it. Sit down. Let's have a chat about it. Welcome back, you two. How was the trip to the mine?
You're gonna love this, Ellie.
Okay, someone better tell me. Come on.
We found the coordinates to Irvin's old work site and went there. Huge battle. Fire, explosions. Pew, 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 pew.
Barrett, please.
You should have seen the plants in there, too. Weird stuff. Anyway, you read over the documents we found there, right? What do you think?
What you both found in that mine is remarkable. These documents show that the chemicals released by the mining process contaminated the ecology even before Irvin was tasked with removing the predators. And they also show that Helgi informed Hephaestus of the issue, and it was repeatedly ignored. And with that, I think we've got ourselves a case, my friends.
Yes! That's what I wanted to hear, Ellie. Woo!
Yes, but it's still likely to lose. Because what we really need now is Helgi as our witness, and that is a problem. Helgi's documents are nothing without him there in court, explaining them to the judge.
Does Helgi still live around here by any chance?
Sort of. He's, unpredictable, though. You might ask Dr. Kayala. She checks up on folks who fall through the cracks sometimes. You'd have to convince her to tell you where he is. That might be hard.
Sounds like we're making a stop at the med clinic. We'll be back when we convince Helgi to be a witness.
Listen, if he refuses, then he refuses. Can't force him.
Yeah, we don't want to press him too hard. The last thing we need is him refuting what he wrote. This is going to take a light touch, but I think we can handle it.